check your voicemail.
Welcome to Good Mythical More.
We have a voicemail, and let's check it.
Hey, check behind your couch. I've been hiding there for weeks.
Should we?
Go do it.
You go do it. I'm going
You go do it. You should be the one. Because I mean, it was my idea to go. I mean, it's his idea, but
Let's ask David to do it. David.
I don't know if that's in his contract.
David. Come here.
Can you check behind the couch to see if anybody's back there?
It's like we got a voicemail. Hey. Booga, booga, booga! Oh, it didn't work. Okay, whatever. He's not easily scared.
No, he didn't flinch at all. But
David, come here.
again, you did say booga, booga, booga.
I do the scaring.
Yeah, look at his gloves.
I
man.
do the scaring.
Yeah, don't cross David because there's no evidence of him being. Was anything back there?
No, just crumbs from last couple episodes
Oh.
of prior slates.
All right, good. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
David
for checking
does-
behind the couch.
David does all the things that we're afraid to do here. That's his job. Hence the gloves.
Why don't you bring in those muffins? And you know what, Josh? Why don't you bring in those muffins? Right. Let's bring in Josh, and then Josh can bring in muffins and explain what he's gonna do.
What if there was somebody behind that couch?
You know, the guy bringing in the muffins doesn't have gloves. Ironically.
I shouldn't have scared David. I should have just let him look for the guy.
You didn't scare him. Don't give yourself that much credit. Hello, Josh.
Hey, how were they?
This started well. It started
Yeah.
really
What
good.
do you mean, how were they? You were right there the whole time.
Yeah, but like I want to hear, now close in like an intimate environment with no cameras
If you want a
rolling.
pat on the back, I'll gladly
Thank you.
give you one for the first one.
I do want to stand up for
This-
the Russian muffin because I think this is
Okay.
a good muffin. I think it's got a really nice texture. I think it's moist. I think the flavors make sense. I think it pairs well.
Now, I said that looked like a blueberry, but I meant blackberry.
And more importantly, it tastes good.
It's all about mindset.
Yeah.
And I think when you invest so much trying to make it what you want to make it, you're biased.
This was not the first draft. It could have been way worse than that, and it was. So I want
You
some
tasted
sort
the
of
ones
credit.
that relatively were horrible.
The squid ink one. That was the first draft, straight to camera. That
was real bad.
Yeah.
I mean, but the first one, I'm telling you, is something that I could see at, I don't know, what you call it, like the Gatorade muffin or something like that. I mean, what you'd call it, the Mufferade, but
You want another bite of it?
I mean, colloquially, it would be known as the Gatorade muffin, and I could see hipsters everywhere being really into it.
Well, I thought it'd be more of a sports thing.
You'd have to give a portion of those proceeds to Gatorade, right?
To the Florida Gators.
The Florida Gators, yeah.
What is this?
So this is a Caesar salad muffin. So there's a bunch of roasted romaine lettuce, kind of actually jam-packed in
That
there.
sounds scary. But go ahead.
All right, and then there's like just a Parmesan muffin base, and then a lot of Caesar salad, which has egg in it already. That's kind of incorporated in there. And then I've taken actual homemade Caesar dressing and kind of piped like a core in the middle. So there should be like a gentle gush or waterfall of Caesar dressing across your chin as you
I'm
bite into the
always looking
muffin.
for a gentle gush
Yes, me too.
Of Caesar.
of anything, really.
A gentle gush.
Also, first draft. This is a first draft too. I don't know what this is gonna be like.
You're gonna.
Oh, nice.
Yes, there's a little like cascade of Caesar dressing in the middle. And
Oh,
then,
wow, look at the moistness.
Did you get a good cascade shot? I can give you one of those. See, Josh, look. You're good at what you do, but I'm good at what I do. And that's just cascading things to camera. Look at that.
That is nice.
I don't know if it's just
That's all I'm
because
good for around here. Opening things to a close-up shot.
I don't know if it's just because of what I just had,
You're supposed to say, no, you're not, Link. You can do other things.
but this is
They didn't.
really, really good.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I'm having a great time. I think Link's having an existential crisis about something, but
I think about
really enjoying
what
this
we just
muffin.
went through. I just can't. I
No.
haven't been able to compartmentalize.
It's taking out the nasty out of my mouth. You
Okay.
should eat some.
Oh, I'm not afraid of this. I just.
Kind of tastes like a Thanksgiving stuffing muffin.
That the dressing is really doing a number on whatever that was.
Hot mayonnaise
uterus.
gets a bad rap, but this is pretty much hot mayonnaise, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, if you've got the
Just
taste
microwave up me a bowl.
If you've got the taste of uterus in your mouth and you want it out,
What is that, rosemary?
All right, I'm sorry. I was processing what Rhett said. What was the question?
Don't process what he said. What's the herb?
Oh, probably just a little bit of parsley, oregano, and marjoram from the dressing. Kind of the herbs
That's good.
fonts. Yeah.
Very savory.
Yeah.
Is that a piece of chicken over here?
Yeah.
There it
there's
is.
chicken in there.
You'll notice some croutons shoved in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, it's an entire meal and a muffin.
Are there
man.
anchovies in there?
No, I don't believe the anchovies should be in Caesar dressing.
Whoa, okay. Now we've got an opinion. Now,
So-
shots fired, man.
It's not my opinion. It is literally Caesar Cardini, the inventor of Caesar salad and the namesake, who said that anchovies do not belong in Caesar dressing, only Worcestershire sauce, which does have, it is made with anchovies, but it was his brother, Alex Cardini, who stole his recipe, called it the aviator salad, and put whole anchovies in it. And that caused a
bad
schism
blood
in the
in the
family.
Caesar salad recipe.
In the Cardini family, yeah, huge bad blood. And anchovies are kind of like the center of this whole debacle.
Are they still at odds?
Yeah.
Can we get them together?
That would be really lovely. That would actually be like my whole goal. Like that's what I
Where
came
are
here
they?
for. I think they're still San Diego based.
Oh, I thought we learned that the Caesar salad was invented in
Mexico.
In Tijuana, it was actually during Prohibition, left across the national line to open up like a drinkery, and then he served a salad there to like a bunch of drunken sailors or whatever the legend is. But they were a San Diego-based restaurateur family.
So he refuses the Caesar salad name. The brother does, because that's named after his brother, who he's got bad blood with.
Maybe we can send you and a therapist there to patch things up.
I don't know who I'm siding with, though. I guess I'm not supposed to side if I'm going to be patching things up. I need to be neutral.
It's
but
like that's why a therapist is going with you, so you don't screw it up.
makes sense.
But I do think that you've sort of highlighted the problem. The compromise is in the Worcestershire sauce, because that is anchovies, but not really anchovies.
There is a way
directly.
forward. There is a political path that can be meandered.
Can you just say that to the brothers right now? You know their full names, and just invite them to a summit.
Caesar and Alex, both of you are long dead. But that said, I would really like to formally invite you to the set of J-Man. Your
Could have
ghosts.
mentioned that earlier.
Oh, sorry. I thought you guys knew that.
Kind of takes the wind out of
Yeah.
the
Oh
whole
no.
idea.
They've both been dead for years. I mean, this is an old recipe.
Okay.
Do you still think we can do like a Long Island
Well, surely
medium
they've got-
style?
Well, now we need you, a therapist, and a medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But keep going. Keep going.
The budget on this is really just racking up. So if we can get some sort of like a Caesar branded Ouija board to just invoke the spirits.
I think it's cheaper to travel to the spirit realm than it is
Yeah.
to like.
we could probably just fake this whole
get
thing.
on like a
you know,
flight.
Right,
we just make it like a bit.
Yeah. Just,
This is a solid like 3-minute bit. No budget. We don't have to travel.
yeah.
No, I just heard no budget.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Into
in.
it. Into
Yeah.
it. Perfect. Great. I think we can really save some lives here.
But as far as I think, let's move on to another idea, which is a muffin restaurant. I mean, once you start inventing these types of muffins, there's cupcake restaurants all over the place, and my eyes roll downhill. I mean, I just need to.
Because you don't like cake.
Yeah, and I'm not alone. So,
But there's not people who like muffins enough to open a muffin restaurant.
but what if they were this type of full meal muffin, dessert muffin, athlete muffin? You-
athlete muffin.
Athlete muffin. Just like, yeah, we got good names. We got good names.
No, we got to get some
Pop-up shop. Come
got-
on, work with me.
We got to get an NBA
Then you're out.
star. We got to get an NBA star to endorse this, and you got to have footage of him coming to the timeout and eating a muffin.
And they gotta
You know what I'm
legally
saying?
change their last name to Muffin too.
Like who's the most like easily sponsorable NBA player right now? Is there somebody who would just say yes to anything?
Bill Lambier.
He might be long dead as well, but he's definitely not playing in the NBA.
Oh, did he
anymore.
die?
No.
No, Bill Lambier is definitely alive. Just definitely not playing in the NBA.
Well, who's a wild
He
card
was.
NBA player?
I
Somebody.
feel like Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson
Klay
is
Thompson?
he's the third or fourth best player on his team. I feel like he's struggling to
Oh,
get.
gosh.
And if he came out with a jersey that just like did Muffin on the back, just Klay Muffin, you know,
All right, Klay
Klay
Thompson, if
Muffin.
you're listening and you're willing to change your name to Klay Muffin and enjoy one of these instead of hydrating in between bouts of basketball,
What he
Call
he,
us.
He did a chocolate milk commercial. He's on the sideline drinking chocolate milk.
He's not even getting brand money. He's just getting money from a general concept of chocolate milk.
Right, yeah.
Chocolate milk is a great bridge to muffin.
Yeah.
It's the most unhydrating seeming liquid there is. It's almost just chocolate.
What about that guy who broke his leg in the shin?
Yeah.
Oh, Yusuf Nurkic.
Muffin, it does the shins good.
The Ear Biscuits mug is essential for all Ear Biscuits listeners. Get yours now at mythical.store.